Hey, g'day! Welcome to Huaibei Ski Resort right at the Great Wall of China. This is day 5 of a week-long trip to Beijing to go snowboarding at as many resorts as my girlfriend Cece and I could get to. And we thought, while we're here, why not make some videos of the places that we check out so you can also check them out and decide for yourself if you'd like to come here to China on a ski/snowboarding trip. And by the way, did you know that most countries don't even need a visa to get into China anymore? So it's never been easier to come here. I'm going to play our highlights of the day as well as give some really useful info like how much it costs, how to get here, and lots more. Okay, so let's get into it. So now we are on day 5 and we're at a part of Beijing Ski Resort, and this is called Huaibei. And one thing you can see here, we're in an area of the Great Wall. We'll be skiing under and around Great Wall today. Yeah, we're just walking up to the resort now. What is it, about 1 kilometer from our hotel room, isn't it? Yeah, we can also see the Great Wall from our hotel as well, and we were there for New Year's Eve last night. So hey, just to let you know, at about 8 minutes 30, there'll be some information about how much it costs to actually ski and snowboard here for a day.
Oh, I see the snow.
Oh yeah, there's the resort there. That's one of the runs. Did we just walk in here? Yeah, that's good. We were worried that it was going to be super busy. I don't see many people on the snow at all.
Yeah.
So it's going to be nice and quiet then.
So they say this is a very consistent.
Yeah, right.
For intermediate to just want to practice the skill. So they don't have any fancy coffee shop or a good place to take photos.
Okay.
Because
except the Great Wall. All right, so let's go into the shop. We got some snacks here. We got chow tofu.
Okay.
Chow tofu is stinky tofu.
Yeah.
It's like the blue cheese of.
It's a very good hook to call it stinky.
Yeah. It's like the blue cheese of Chinese food. 谢谢. Thank you. Hello. Oh, this is much more casual than the other one, which was a big fashion capital. Oh, they got all of the turtles over here. Okay, so I also wanted to let you know that the information that I give will be during the actual showing you the runs, so you'll be able to see what the runs are like as well as then finding out more information about the resort. Alright, back outside now. Cece's all turtled up, and so am I. Nice little waterfall. Beijing Huaibei International Ski Resort. I like the entrance. Alright, we're through the checkout now, inside, and yeah, it's definitely nowhere near as developed or kind of good as Nanshan. When you look at this, see the bottom of the run there is grass, and I can't see the Great Wall from here either. The cafe is not actually functioning, it's just a storage room. There's the Great Wall up there. This looks more like it. Yeah, the start entrance is actually leaves a bit of a bad impression, but it feels a bit better now. Now we can see more snow than grass. This is the lobby. This is where we get our boards and things. How much does it cost? Alright. 你好, hello. Okay. Time to get some gear. That's clothing. That's a pretty good room here, nice and big and open. Lots of lockers. Yeah, this is pretty good. Ski gear first. Where's the snowboarding? Down the end. 你好. 46.
46刷下卡。
好。谢谢. 46 is 40 and Leo is 6, so it's 46. 谢谢. You got your pads. Getting your boots. Alright, let's get changed. You're the turtle girl now. Am I turtle? Alright, I'm all suited up now. I'm gonna go outside. Through the down jacket. Doors. Now, where are the snowboards? Danban. Yes. 好 OK. 这里孩子们吗？好，孩子们 means children. 你好。好的 OK. Oh, this is men's. OK. Nan something. So men's. Hello, 你好。46. 我是180. 180 centimeters. 谢谢。好，哦，好 ，good, yep. Okay, 谢谢。Yeah, it looks pretty good here. I like the ice on the little cliff top there, and yeah, you can see the Great Wall there. Okay, cool. See it up there, Great Wall. 谢谢。我知道。Oh yeah, you can see the Great Wall there really easily. That's cool. All right. Well, yeah, that's probably a bit flatter than these two, isn't it?
Okay, I'm going.
All right, we'll do that one. I'll do it with you. And then I don't think the gondolas seem like they cost anything.
They do. You also need to do this D, and then that D will cost you 30 kuai.
Is it 30 kuai?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Why not? But you have the whole day to yourself.
Oh, you mean you got it for the whole day? 30 kuai for the whole day?
Maybe.
I thought you meant 30 kuai for each time you go up. Okay. Ask him how much the gondola is today.
那种缆车，室内缆车，那个要花钱吗？
那是单花钱的，那叫。
那个是一趟。
不，一天。
多少？
一天，好。
一天30。
30一天，好，谢谢，很棒。
非常好。
非常好，非常棒。
You like to use 棒
Wow, yeah, the Great Wall looks amazing here.
Hey, here, all around.
I know, it's right around us. It's great. All right, this is definitely cool. This place is warming on me. They got the gondola, which is it's called a gondola. Yeah,
What is called gondola?
The little rooms that you go into for the lift, the fast ones.
Yeah, for lift.
And per day, that's 30 kuai is like $4 US for the day's use. But this might end up being the best. Like the other guy said, it's not as pretty, but it might be the best actual skiing mountain.
And they also say the snow. They only fill up the snow once a month or whatever. But considering all of them, considering all of them into the Nanshan stuff, they still put this to their favorite.
Yeah, right.
So it doesn't have a reason for why, but maybe there's not as many people.
There's no jumps or anything though here, is there? If anybody wants to do that.
I can see that people just normal people, like most people. Nanshan is definitely the place that you do.
But there's that. That's incredible.
This is a very long one. Oh, they say that the medium one here is the longest one in Beijing.
Oh, right.
So you can see.
So that's it from the gondola one and it goes right.
So you do the lift, you do a long time.
Yeah.
You wait for
That's
a long
amazing.
time.
Right now, let's get some info going. So what I'm going to do is I'll talk and give the info while you check out this upper beginners run so you can see the run while I'm actually doing the talking, okay? So let's do it. And let's start with the big one, the money. Here's what you'll spend skiing and snowboarding at Huaibei. Okay, a full day's lift ticket with gear rental is about $50 US if you book online, okay? And you can add jackets and helmets and all sorts of other clothing items for just about $3 per item. Plan for about $7 for meals, but you can skip the coffee, it's pretty crap. And about $30 an hour for lessons, whether they're one-on-one or group lessons. We stayed within walking distance from the resort in a pretty nice hotel for $80 a night, and you can get budget hotels for $30. All of the dollar values I'm saying, by the way, is US dollars, of course. Okay, so anyway, all told, solo travelers can expect to spend about $100 per day for everything, except lessons, which is pretty similar to the other resorts that we've been to. And these costs drop pretty quickly if you split the lodging and the transport with somebody else, of course, which is what Cece and I could do. And so for affordable skiing and snowboarding, Huaibei really does deliver serious value, especially compared to Western resorts. But is it any good? And before I talk about that, a like and subscribe would be awesome, and if you'd like to comment, please do that as well. Okay, let's now talk about location and access. Huaibei Ski Resort is 60 kilometers north of Beijing city center. It's easy to reach by taxi from Beijing city center or the Beijing capital airport for about $30, which will take about 1.5 hours from either of those two locations. And a really important note is that Huaibei isn't really near any metro or rail links. You really do need to use a taxi to get to this one. Okay, now onto the runs. Huaibei has 8 runs in total, starting with a very gentle 6-degree 200-meter beginner run and a slightly steeper one, and then onto a progression of 4 intermediate runs from an easy one up to an 800-meter cruiser of about 17 degrees, which was my favorite, and then 2 advanced runs, one with a 27-degree pitch, which I didn't do, and a 1.2-kilometer race course, which was closed at the time that we were there. They also claim that there's a small terrain park in the resort, but we didn't see that. classic. Some things here like the gondola and the Great Wall and the large amount of intermediate runs make it pretty good anyway. But anyway, I'm still early days. I might hate it. Alright. Yeah. Ah, they go on the outside. Nice. Cool. That's so easy. Okay. This is amazing. Hello. Oh well. Nice.
带好您的雪具，按您条标志从出站口出站。感谢您的光临，祝您滑雪平安愉快。Dear passengers, at the Expat station, please keep yourself sitting well on the seat. After doors open automatically, please get on the cabin onboard to the ends of the side. Exit the station close to the gantry. Thank you for using your quick and have a nice day.
Okay. Jump out here. Oh, there's a cafe restaurant up here too. So that's definitely not open. I was going to say, do I have choices of where to go, but I don't. It's amazing. I think I'll get a photo here. Okay, time to go. First run down the long Huaibei. I got my turtle on. Feels snowy here. Feels good. Very snowy. Definitely slower on this first run because I don't know what's around the corner. Whoa, it goes down steep here. Alright, so it's an easy start. This girl's in my way. Wow, this is the hard part. Now I'll talk quickly about what's here to rent, use and sleep in. I talked a little bit about this in the money section, so I'm going to just go over this quickly. You can rent everything you need to ski or snowboard here. That is skis and poles, snowboards, boots and helmets, pads, hidden, or those huge turtles and things that Chinese people love to put on their outsides, as well as gloves and other things like that. You can hire coaches, you can rent rooms at resorts, and you can buy food and things like that here too. Next is lifts and infrastructure. The best by far is the gondola. It's fast, comfy, and it drops you off at a legit great cafe right at the summit with good food and great views. There are also 2 chair lifts that I actually didn't use, and 4 pretty decent magic carpets for all of the beginner and lower intermediate runs. The main lodge does everything that it needs to do very well, but it's the gondola and the top cafe that are just awesome. These are both really great features of Huaibei. Okay, snow conditions and quality. This is a very dry season in Beijing, so all of the snow that you see here, it's all fake. Okay, the first beginner's run was quite icy. I didn't like the first run, but the other runs were generally better. They were okay, with the best snow being on the intermediate and higher runs. And I have to note again, I'm very much a newbie to snowboarding, and I only tried the beginner and intermediate runs. I didn't get to see the quality of the snow on the advanced. But what I did see was, apart from the very first beginner run, which I didn't like, the rest of them were pretty good. Now, how about other things to do? After skiing Huaibei slopes, the off-mountain action here is not a lot. The lodge just handled basic, but the real charm here is, you're in Beijing. You're about a 90-minute taxi ride through the Mutianyu section of the Great Wall, where you can walk on the wall. You can also go downtown into Beijing to see the Forbidden City before fueling up with some amazing Beijing duck at somewhere like Dadong. And if you've got any energy left, you can call back into the 798 Art Zone Industrial Galleries and then check out some amazing art, and the atmosphere there is really cool. Oh, and the Honglu Temple is about a 15-minute taxi ride away as well. It has snow-covered pagodas and red lanterns and really makes for some perfect Chinese travel photos. So the main message is, don't come to Huaibei if you want to come to party. You can go to Nanshan for that. It's actually better there for that. But do come here to get an amazing Chinese skiing and cultural experience. Now I'll talk about customer service and staff. Service here is pretty good, as you'll see if you watch the footage later on. But just like in the other resorts, there's really not that much English spoken here. So you'll either need to have some Chinese language yourself, or a friend who speaks Chinese, or a really good translation app. And of course, even if you do have 0 Chinese language skills, you'll still be able to gesture, point, and laugh your way through all kinds of communication situations. You'll be fine. So Cece, I'm going to do a little selfie on a long beginner run. I think it's a beginner run. Anyway, all right, let's go. When I see her, I'm going to stop this and then walk up the hill. That's the end of my little run. Okay, I'm going to just stop and get up here. Hello. Can I walk with you?
If you don't block my way.
Yeah, I won't. Okay. You're a lot quicker. Wow. I would say you're confident. I'm running. Good. Now what you gonna do? Okay. Just coming back here. Nice work. Much less robot-y. Beautiful. Great. Good. Okay, I can't get in front of you. You're going too quick. What am I doing running the whole way? Turn. Good. Nice. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm not going to do anything. Wow. I actually think I'm impressed. I think you're a better snowboarder than you ever were a skier. That was
my progress.
That was impressive. Now I've got to go up the top again.
Okay.
To get mine. Okay, well done.
Wait for you here because I need to.
Proud of you. See ya. So now lunch at Huaibei. Huaibei. Okay. How do you like it so far here?
My favorite one.
Yeah, although I landed heavily and now I got a bit of a sore shoulder. It's definitely a level up here. Although the others, I mean, I hit a bump and just came off and landed heavily. I think it was just a bit of bad luck. Anyway, so. But the wall here is cool. We can't see it right now.
I can see it.
Yeah, I got to zoom around. We're in the restaurant at the top of the hill, and all of the runs are below us there. Cece took the gondola up, but she's not going to. Okay, I'll do the 400 meter down here now. I'm on I don't know what you call it. It's either an upper beginner or an easy intermediate. I don't know. I think upper beginner. Go. Oops. Back down here. Actually not a bad run. It's not too icy. Stick around. Back down here. Plenty of beginners around, but they're okay. Yeah. Good. Go back here. Good. Another back, another. Okay. I've twisted the camera, I've got. I don't mind this run. I think he's done very good sitting down it. Here's an instructor. That's it. Okay, pick it around him. Yeah. Good. Oh. Pretty good. Happy low time. Good. Slow. Step deep. And good bottom now. Good. Good, fun, easy run. Okay, turn off. Bye-bye. Now onto safety. Huaibei's 2024 lip upgrades were really legit. The new gondola isn't just fast, it's super smooth and feels really properly maintained. The chairlifts are also solid, with plenty of staff running them, and thank God the old drag lifts, you know, the T-bar lifts, they're all gone now. They've all been replaced by the wide magic carpets that you can see in the video. Helmets can be rented, and I brought my own helmet, but they're apparently not very policed, but of course, you know, use one anyway. There's a clinic at the resort that handles minor spills, but it's like a 90-minute taxi ride to get to a decent hospital for real emergencies. And also watch out for early morning and late afternoon ice. Huaibei isn't exactly powder, it's a machine-made hardpack, and by the way, I did have a crash on the hardpack ice of the morning of day 2, which messed up my knee quite a lot. I should have known better, but it's all part of the fun, right? But the bottom line is Huaibei's safety is no better or worse than the other resorts that we checked out, but just like the others, it's solid, but don't expect bubble wrapping either. Now let's talk about the vibe of the place. Huaibei feels like Beijing's best kept secret for snowboarders and skiers who care more about runs than photos. And then with the Great Wall right next to the slopes, you'll get some holy crap, I'm skiing in China moments. This is unapologetically an intermediate resort. The beginner runs at Nanshan were better than here, and the most advanced run here wasn't even open. The intermediates were excellent, especially the 1.2 kilometer cruiser, and the gondola lets you spend more time on that run and less time on slow lifts. That gives that vibe of Huaibei being mostly a sport resort rather than one made for Instagram. Having said that, the Great Wall here is great for photos. So okay, the final verdict time. Is Huaibei under the Great Wall of China the best resort in Beijing, in China, in the world? Well, we still haven't been to enough to answer that. Not even in Beijing, there's still more in Beijing, but we did love it here in Huaibei. I think it's kind of equal to Nanshan for different reasons. We felt it's better than Jundushan and much better than the first time we went to Jingzhihu. So compared to Nanshan, Huaibei is better in terms of having that awesome gondola, the Great Wall, and the really good intermediate runs. But Nanshan does just have more of everything else. Cece definitely liked the upper beginner runs here more though. And we did stay an extra day here just like we did in Nanshan. But unlike Nanshan, I felt 2 days was enough here. But I would come back here again as well. It's a great place to come for at least a day or two. The only thing that was not so great, like everywhere else in Beijing this season, was the quality of the snow. And of course I did mess up my knee on the second day. But you know, crushes and the occasional injury are part of the sport. So overall, a big double thumbs up from both Cece and I for Huaibei. And now that's all I've got for the info. So please let me know in the comments if you have any other questions and I'll try to answer them all in there. See, just have fun, just go down a few. Enjoy your skills, enjoy what you've progressed. All right? It's not always have to be a lesson. You can have fun too. But that...
Where are we going?
We're going to do another one.
Huh? I thought that's the last one to do it for fun.
No, it's 4:10. We can do another one.
Okay, so I do the whole one.
All right. She's back into... Come on. She's back into lesson mode again. How?
That makes me feel careful.
All right. So talk to me. Give me a commentary. You're on camera. Huh?
About
whatever you want. How's your day so far?
Yeah, my day is good. I thought I already talked about this earlier.
Yeah, but we were just... I don't think we had it on camera.
Oh.
So you like this? Do you like this resort the best now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have the perfect slope
Yep.
for snowboarders, especially for someone like me who's afraid. And so they give you a long...
Yeah.
A long
They're much
slope.
longer, yeah.
Yes, to practice. So if you missed the first 5 one even, you still get to think and then do a better one
Yep.
here.
And for me, I actually enjoy this. This is really good practice for me as well.
I like this one.
To relax. I like this because it's steeper for a bit longer, and then it's nice and cruisy at the bottom. But then if I want, I can really push myself and do that one. But I don't want to do that all day because it's just tiring. I want to be able to chill a bit as well. But that's really pushes my limits over there.
Yeah, and then this is my favorite one because it's very consistent. The
Yeah.
slope.
So good. All right, thumbs up for
Huaibei.
Huaibei. Okay. What do you think?
To return this first, otherwise.
I know that. Ni hao. Hello. Ni hao.
Oh.
谢谢. Okay, bye bye. 谢谢.好. Thank you.
多大钱？
好.
杨庄。
You look like a mess. Okay, at the Beijing airport now. Going home. Okay, in we go. Huh? Yeah, I'm gotta turn it off. Yeah. But yeah, it's a big airport. I mean, it's no bigger than any capital city airport, I guess. Well done, you made it right till the end. And if you have made it this far, I hope that you enjoyed that. If you have, please give it a like and comment on anything and everything. I'd love to hear from you. And of course, you'd really help me out. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe as well. So this is goodbye to Beijing.
This is see you again soon.
Yeah, it is. That's right. 再见. Bye.